the year, with the the point is like more important case, like remove obstacle in this year and the coming year. So it's kind of more tradition. Tibetan monasteries do lots of performing the 29th day, and followed by Tibetan calendar, lunar calendar. Today is the 29th, the last day of the year. So in that day, normally we have lots of performance in the monastery. So that's symbolize also we're doing here some short practice with or Sangha together tonight. Tonight practice focusing Heart Sutra and also Chue performing two things most important. Heart Sutra teaching is the most important protection, also releasing the obstacles. So that's the reason we performing tonight Heart Sutra. Heart Sutra, also you can see the history, the one of King Indra, and the king in the heaven, there has lots of problems, issues, and then they pertain to Buddha Shakyamuni ask request what they should to do for protecting the God's realm. So Buddha Shakyamuni told the king, you have to perform Heart Sutra. So he performing Heart Sutra, then all the obstacle is gone and released. And then Heart Sutra is usually you can see that we have normally all our obstacles. The obstacles always due to our fixations, self-grasping, and always thinking about me and I, and then we have a very strong fixation to ourselves, attachment, grasping. So that's the source of obstacles, and that's why Heart Sutra is the more essence of the purification for our self-grasping. So we can when we performing Heart Sutra, chant together, so you understand. And Buddha Shakyamuni into samadhi meditation, is not the relative level. It's called non-conceptual states, non-duality, states, and absolute true experience Buddha Shakyamuni has. And then in the absolute true states, so everything is emptiness. Nothing is truly inherently exist. So that's why Chinrezig, recognize Buddha Shakyamuni's experience. And then Shariputra asked question to Buddha Chinrezig. So Chinrezig give answer to Shariputra. Chinrezig giving answer to Shariputra, or is Buddha Shakyamuni's in the true, nature, absolute true state experience. So that's Buddha into that state, he cannot share teaching to using the words to share for others, because Buddha into samadhi, true nature, absolute true state. Then Chinrezig recognized that experience. Chinrezig has a blessing through the Buddha Shakyamuni, and then Chinrezig to share to Shariputra. And then we have Heart Sutra, is the point of Heart Sutra is talk about everything's emptiness. So in the Heart Sutra mentioned that many things like no eye, no nose, like no form, no feeling, no conscious. So these things, like in the relative level we have, in the delusion states we have eye, we have a nose, we have a conscious, we have feelings in the delusion states. But that's all delusion, not the truth. So we've actually fixation attached to the delusions. And then that's why it's coming the obstacles, and that's the reason we have to perform a Heart Sutra. Heart Sutra, when we chanting Heart Sutra, and whatever you can think about yourself, you have to feeling yourself, not exist yourself, okay? Because normally we have I and the self, and then long as we have I, we have attachment. So then long as we have I and the self, we have others. So then naturally, aversion, hatred to is others. So that's create a karma. Then karma kept going, take birth in samsara. So the Heart Sutra practice naturally releasing our self-grasping, fixations. So long as gone the fixation, self-grasping, then I and the self is not exist. So then other also not exist. Then no rising the attachment to ourselves, no hatred to rising to others. So that's the reason Heart Sutra is a very essence teaching, the very profound. Many Buddha Shakyamuni of course shares so many diversity teachings. So you see we have a Kanjur text here. It's 100 volumes, 108 in this right side, left side, okay? So this Kanjur text, 100 volumes, talk about 84,000 Dharma teachings. All these 84,000 Dharma teachings is the essence is a Heart Sutra. So long as you know Heart Sutra, you perform a Heart Sutra, and then you practice all the Buddha's, the 84,000 Dharma teaching essence. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And when we chant the Heart Sutra, just main important, you have to think, self is not exist. At least you have to feel that, okay? And connecting yourself. Usually, when we wake up morning until go for sleep, we always thinking about me and I. And then when you fall asleep, also you follow the dreamings. Like in the dream, we taking care all the time of me and I. So the all source is self-grasping. So that's why Heart Sutra practice, and we, break down all these fixations, cut the fixations. When we chant, I mentioned, just you have to really look into yourself, who is I am, where I am, where is really I, where is really knows. These things like really delusion, you fear that, okay? Not really exist inherently. And then you can feel yourself is a form of emptiness. So then Buddha mentioned Heart Sutra. Form is emptiness form. Form is no other than emptiness. Emptiness is no other than form. So you feel that experience. Then no any obstacles cannot attack you because you are not exist. They cannot target you because not object of target. You are invisible already for the obstacle beings. They cannot see you. They cannot touch you. Reason is because you are into the emptiness state. Okay, so that's a Heart Sutra we're going to do tonight. Then second, we have a Chue practice. Chue, I think you mostly have already teachings. Khenmo last year shared lots Chue, and this last couple of weeks ago, I think another teacher come here, Yishirabje, Lama Yishirabje, he shared the Chue performing here together. You are here there, right? That time? Okay. So you have lots of teachings already. Chue is so cut through, Chue means cut. So what do we have to cut? Cut all this delusion, conceptual, emotion, thoughts we have to cut. How to cut? Then think about the Heart Sutra. So you have to recognize ourselves as emptiness. And the Heart Sutra is actually essence of the Chue too. Heart Sutra performing this, if you feel this experience yourself, then you really performing Chue truly. So then Chue also, the power of Chue is like remove all the negative energy obstacles. So that's the reason we have a Chue practice. And then Achi and Mahakala. So protectors, Dharma protector prayers. We have these programs tonight, and then after we have a Guto. Is the tradition. Guto is like what to say? Guto is Guto. I wanted to inviting maybe Pasang. Can you explain Guto? I think Pasang is good. Nè, Guto khá là được ta. Chuyện xong chỗ nghe làm thế. Okay. Yeah, good. So Guto is like 9 things, 9 giddies, right? 9 giddies in there, in the noodle soup. Okay, so then for what? That Khenmo song over there. Guto and this in here we have something here. Please Khenmo explain this. That's all. Yeah, ta đó mà rồi, nghe chưa? Yeah, xong chưa? Guto còn xong.
Guto shiba te chidang ke boge tada searching chadu yurwa tendu da chidang nang hamone da chidang ke ngarang ki shibta ya kuchi shingmi de da this kanshi shi che chuna tendene chidang guto te numa ne bone da so konsa jangko yishi nama cho bole shibu kapsine tene tada yundre ke thone ya tene guto te tanya ke tende ke searching yu de ba tene de jongre ke tone Guto te da se poda le ke na sama trobe ke jila tene sama da jongre ke le ji sama soso ke na pe na ne tene je Guto soso ke na ta ya ke tene sorjen tene ji yu de ba
Alicia, you're no. Khenmo, everyone, welcome to tonight program and especially Guto. Guto is, I'm not sure, okay, I'm doing correctly. Translating is very hard for me. Guto is a very important it's a Tibetan tradition, so historically and then, many like long time ago officially were to do the Guto. And many, even then, everyone gathering together there, do the Guto is like noodles of eat together. Okay.
Then, chidang ke Guto ke kapso ta nishu ko gi nyambo tela chidang ke dada boge surgeon ke nalo na le ta kunde kha ke nalo la chidang ke tipe mese be ke chimbo tsu ko ya jimsen ra te kare to sina da che nami gi da logic ke nalo la che chawa kasa kala tuka phe ji nami sama gaga to to ke tene che nyam cham ji ya ke tene be mese be ke tu chi ta tu so cha chimbo ji da ma te ko ka ya po ji da na jin ke tene da nishu go de tene da lot thama ro da de che sama chi ba thama ro je cha do yo zang tene de ge da lo nyin be ge na na re da ji da ngaran so ge ta ka pa che la so ba kare na re da na jin ge da lo sa ba de tene a so ge da lo sa ba de che le ren ba yin sa tene je lo sa be ge na la tene je cha lam ro ta shi lo le yun be ge tene ge che do la tene da gonde ka ge na la nishu go ni bo de la mi si ge da 다당 저 다 차나 돌제 나리 다지 곤포 나리 메시게 다단 잠발라 나리 다 된데게 메시게 되는 아주 줌주 된데 초나 거래 데 줌주게 적들라 되는 아주 다 독바나 거라 다 줌주게 적들라 다 아주 라스타 못 됐어요.
간들이 도다. Okay, so the year end of the year, or the family gathering together, and then kind of Thanksgiving, similarly like all gathering together, enjoy. So important to Guto is to do eat together, and also in the monastery. The monastery, the performing drupchins, Mahakala, Varjapane, kind of like that, Ras for deities performing drupchins. And then the drupchin, the practice is a finishing end of the 29th day. And then performing, release obstacles and focus for the new year, coming year, auspicious.
다 가데로 제 차고르시나 다다 켄보 그 고네스 송 다다 시라님 베그 걸라 송나 송 지단게 다데 안제 슈고 제 지단게 다다 나소다 니슈고니 보텔라 지단게 도바프나야 저 가데로 제 차고르신 지단게 나란조다 추잠제게 란신데 아네다 동반예게다 란신다 돈예게 란신데 제 차고르 와타마조 치게 치로에난다 당아란조 난심지 아란조에난다 탐지 란신데 동반예게 란신 레데 이나양 당아란조게 은혜게 동익 텐데게 란신데 아란조게 동마마데 지울마지바다다 찜 매바이나 아니 되게 내가서 아란조 탐지 레당보베게 간사 아니 니몽 남도단 제바 당아란조 탐지게 줄라제 란신게 남도 텐데다 당아란조 소소게 단생 텐데 징아란조 요로와 아니 단생 때 요베게 짐세네 텐데 아란조지 단 뇌바스나레 바체스나레 젠나야다 차 되게 진진네 텐데 사마 텐데 젠네 연구 요로와.
So this is not working, right? It's working?
Yes.
Really? See, no. No, not working. Yes. Okay, I'll use this one. Then, so the Khenmo going to measure also Heart Sutra about the all phenomena, everything naturally emptiness. But we know knowing that due to our ignorance, due to our fixation, so we know knowing is reality and the truth. So that's why in the last of day of the year, performing Heart Sutra is making or connecting to reality in the natural truth. The natural reality truth is truly emptiness, is a nature of emptiness. So we know knowing that that's the reason we try to connecting to in that nature. Yeah. Thành đơn đằng sau cho ta.
근데 지단당 알아서 탐지게 줄라 산지게 상호 요래데 얘나 알아서게 다 산지게 상호데 요바데 알아서게 하고 마도도 되네 되게 다지 상호데서 알아서로 요바데 칠라모 두고요 말아 장모 마타야게 지진로데 가라 토도르서 알아서게 줄라데네 소소 다가 시야 주요베게 짐세네 되네 텔레테네 되네 알아서게 다 도샤 시단 뭐 탐지 마레고 탐지 되네 정도도 와대 정발라 되네 되네 알아서게 나차야나리 뇌바야나리 같이 탐지 다 쟁이 탐지 되네 정도로 대바 인상 지단게 대짐세네 되네 되네 알아서 된데게 다 쟁 알아서 예베게 선진제이나 되네 알아서 다 니시고니 보텔라 되네 아주 도파프야나리 다 쟁 알아서게 줄레베게 남도다 파치라서 파파치 세야다 된데게 제가 알아서 되게 탐람지레스.
So all the beings has a Buddha nature. So we know knowing that we have a Buddha nature. So then, not knowing Buddha nature, we due to ignorance create, the emotions, and through emotion we are, rising the lots of different obstacles, diversity obstacles, and then that's the reason the performing this Heart Sutra with Chue, and we have some object here, so this is the representative, letting go all our this obstacles. Yeah.
Tati Jimsin at dinner, touching around so Jula Namtoji, Jimsin at dinner, around so Jig, that teletin picketing around so get Tadaji, Chitanke, Tata Chue, the Munachena, Tata, Yom Shing, Gomba and some Munachena, Tata, Shiranim potato, Shiranim Mune, get at Gomba, Chue Chatera, then Santa, Shiranim Wikiton, Tata Namju. Daje tomba sharju ke kap samne dada de ke shenye tido ke toba dang tene ta nan ji ke jajila so ba toba shiram nim ke tone toba pya la so ba tene yu de bara dena jin chidang ke ta so sama yu de ba de khade che chin chen chom ba se de maran so nam to ye jin jin le tene ji phate seya da tene ji ne ba da de ki di ke wan de tena ji phate parche de do so sam ba ke ji sam jin go ra 어때 좀 센데나 저기다 다다 샤텐데서 데데지 나게레스 안 데데지 샤텐 나도 야마랑서 어제다 도파지 진에 도파지 잠네 다지 제다네 발아서 바 피아요 살에 삼바 데데지 삼마지 코스 거래다 오늘 제나 제다네 발아서 바 가야지 표도야지 삼마레데 지단게다 나랑서 남도 예비 좀 센데네 탐지 되네 준비해 잔다 나랑서 지 소소게 다치 가세 예배왕다 담바이나양다 마란소게 담보 베난 제다네 바데 칸데세 종바레세 슈드 삼바 다 마란소 지단 쭉 내가 배송교랑 아서 지단게 렌차 론시 요레 송교라 되게 값을 찍게 다다 렌차 보는데 가르쳐드렸으니 다 마란소 센데게 다 마란소 가니 빈지 다 조볼라서 탐지데 sendige nana samsamji marewa ta majamala so bata kanchi dedeja deneja ana so samza lencha panola so maso wejine ta de jewa chen de jene ta ji di ganza de shisum baina lu de le ma ta di ge namshi de je chambo chan chamne de bang de je la ma so ta da de la so pa ji yore so ta ji dungi gan do sam ji ne ba ji so sam ba de klong chama de je ni jungwe ras de jungwe ba yin sang 방아란소가 다다 도발라서 그때 가서 다진 제단을 발라서 탐지 바지 도부유 삼바 많이 베지 다지 예배왕도 다나야 자 소소라 렌차 그런 예배왕도 다나 또 탐지야 즉 대화단 타바지 톰나 삼베 그런 제단 얘네 마랑소야 렌차 그런 잔네 마랑소야 즉야 대화지 다 마랑소 디지 공을 페르소 삼바 데게 즉 삼아지 당고레 tango sares de mado chetan de dan pa che pi yo ya se san de che samadana de interview samares
ta mong de jo maro me jo samare. Okay, so we have lots of conceptual thoughts, so thoughts due to thoughts and the bring the obstacles. So now performing Chue and is cutting the thoughts, and the Chue is essence of the Heart Sutra. So the performing Heart Sutra is the essence of the Chue. So Buddha Shakyamuni performing Heart Sutra is also actually the point is like all the practices included the Heart Sutra. Heart Sutra has included all the practice essence. So Chue essence also Heart Sutra. And then when performing Heart Sutra, so we release all thinking about the obstacles. Obstacle releasing is like sometimes people think is we get rid of all the something spirits. Many obstacles like physical objects, something, spirits, local spirits, something, we think that. But reality, we releasing like the important release is like we have to conceptual thoughts. So the reason is like conceptual thoughts bring the obstacles and nothing to remove like some beings somewhere in here and we get rid of that. Then remove means like we have to remove from something within our own fixations or like graspings, like own due to our own afflictive emotions. And then also this performing is part of generosity too. Generosity, sharing, giving to other beings. So some beings, the diversity sentient beings. Then according to us, we have we connect to many diversity beings. So we connect to many diversity beings, like we have loved ones, parents in this life, also future previous lifetimes. We have to pay back to some dead karma for them too. So this performance is a part of also paying back for our dead karma for the other beings. And so then also paying back same time through our loving kindness. Loving kindness, wishing them have happiness, free from suffering. And then, also we wishing every beings have, happiness. We wishing all beings free from suffering. So that's the one of this performance tonight practice.
Mazogni tendeje ngazo suyure jidange la ngazo gompalena tata ngazo topa tendeje tata gompo wenare tata na jingi shenye dudona droa tendeje tende tsugoyozang ta ngazo topa toma tata chicha mabu chicha na gyoro tata ngazo toala tendege mabu je ta tesu ta kanji ke tan tes kale mu to tendu ta ngazo ngaranzo dele ba tsembege ta ji ngaranzo droa tamji ke de 다 까파제라 소바 카레나레 다 제대로 삼지 세야나레 다 간다 마란소게 콜홍데 카레에서 조데 아니지 마란소 탐지에게 다 히라님 보송베게 값데라 지 소소소랑게 지 까파제 단지다 세야지고지 마이 만들어 선지 담지 지단게 란지게 땅원에게 돈이 가는 자 ton나다 야보레 데메나야 다 잠제게 돈이 마란소 지 원에게 지 다 진데 네발라 소바단지다 도바 크리스게 요베벤다이나 더소에나야 진원에게 줄라 찬조 셈단디 데네 진로아 탐제라 펜바 중기지 다나지게 마란소에나야지 다지 로사 반데기나나 자와람도 산도 추진로바 데네 나메 벤좀 데네 다지 마란소 Chue 탐제 다제 다시 로레 연비게 된데게 오네게 로아 탐제 실대 참제니 된데 말한서 자외라마 탐제야 다제 고제 트라바데 땡게 된데게 말한서 콜롱 자조 셈단데게 말나 된데게 말네 땡아서 시람님 보이나다 주에나다 참제게 된데게 말네 송토바이나 콜롱 된데제 체토바이나 되네 오네게 가파제 된데제 세토베사레스 제시나
So tonight we have here is some object in here create. So this is very simple. Normally in the monastery do lots elaborated, like many objects is using object for release obstacles. So the object when we think this performing chanting, the most important key is bodhicitta. So we just think like generate bodhicitta and wishing this performing tonight. What we're doing is all beings reach to liberation, and this perform benefit for many for other beings, for world peace, and for maybe also many masters, long life, holy beings, long life, and the benefit for beings. So that's we have to think, and when we chant the practice. Okay, so now we go to Heart Sutra chanting prayer. Heart Sutra is in the book is here. And the Buddha Shakyamuni, we call this prayer for special day, Chompo teaching. We cannot go directly to Heart Sutra, so we have to do opening prayer first, okay? So that's why we go to page 4 first. Page 4. So the page 4 is, we talk about all mother sentient beings, especially enemies who hit me. And then, so who hit me is like enemy who hit me. The enemy has many different meanings. Ordinary people enemy is of course like somebody hurt you, okay? So that is your enemy. But then really good, if somebody wanted to reach enlightenment, okay, wanted to liberate, and then enemy is come to our loved ones, because loved ones is obstacle beings, okay? So maybe you don't want to hear that, but it's truth, okay? So like somebody wanted to really reach enlightenment and free from samsara, then you think about what is really obstacle. Obstacle is like our attachment objects. It's kind of come to our loved ones. So now, when you chant this prayer, so we wishing all this our hatred enemies. Also, we wishing our loved ones too. They both are our just included this name. So depending how you understand. Okay, so generally, enemy means like everybody knows what means enemy. But then somebody really going to reach enlightenment, only thinking about that, wanted to liberation. So then our enemy is like all the obstacle for object of attachment. So we include these words is like actually every beings in there together. So that's we have to put first. In this case, enemy is put first. The reason is, like liberation is due to enemy. Enemy actually, really helps liberation. So enemy giving you practice patience, practice compassions, and many ways like they make you strong and to grow your practicing dharma. So that's the reason also you think about their kindness and enemy kindness and we chant the prayer. So that's I want to share you here. Now we go to the prayer. It's due to time, so let's talk tonight and go directly to prayer. Page 4, please. All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstacles who harm me, and those create obstacles on my path to liberation and nations, may they experience happiness, be separate from suffering, and the stable away establish them in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. O mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstacles who harm me, and those create obstacles on my path to liberation and nations, may they experience happiness, be separate from suffering, and safely away establish them in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. Dala Damwara Sepe Dhan, Nopara Sepe Ge, Tarpa Dhan Tam Je Jembala Barda Jyoga, Seba Dam Je Je Zor Sepe Manam Ga Danyam, Simjen Dam Je Dewa Dan Den, Dong Nara Dan Jar, Nyorda Lana Meba Yang Daba, Zobe Sanjo Rinpoche Doba Rasa. Thus, until I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. We take refuge in the kind root Lama and the lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deity of the mandalas of Yadam. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dhakas, Dhakinis, and the Dhamma gardens, possessors of the eye of wisdom. and try attain the heart of enlightenment. I take refuge in the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma, and likewise in the example of Bodhisattvas. As previous Buddhas embrace the enlightenment and the progress on the Bodhisattva's path, are true for the benefit of all sentient beings, giving birth to Bodhicitta, and apply myself to complete stage of the path. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, most excellent. I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separate from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May the rest economity free from attachment and aversion. So now, go to the Heart Sutra prayer. It's page 28, I think. Page 28. 28. The book is and this one called Prayer for Special Day. Heart Sutra we're going to do once English, once Tibetan, twice Tibetan, once English. So in the Dzom Sangha, please chant also Shirap lead Chinese language and somebody I think Spanish language too. So also you want to follow us here, also you can follow. Or you can chant on your language, also good too. First we do English. From the words of the Buddha, beyond words, beyond thought, beyond description, Panchaparamita, unborn, unceasing, the very essence of space. Yet it can be experienced as the wisdom of our own Rigpa. Homage to Mother of Buddha, so past, present, and future. In the Bhagavate of language of India, Bhagavate Panchaparamita Harideya, in the language of Tibet. Jomdin Dema, Shirapja Parata Simpan Khenpo, on a single sonnet. Homage to the Bhagavate Panchaparamita. Thus have I heard. At one time the Buddha, blessed one, was dwelling in the Rajya at Watcher Peak mountain together with a great community of monks and a great community of Bodhisattvas. At that time the Buddha, blessed one, entered in absorption on categories of phenomena called the perception of the performed. At the same time, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva and the great being, beheld the practice of the performed perfection of wisdom, and saw that the five aggregates are empty of nature. Then through the Buddha's power, Venerable Sariputta said to Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva and the great being, who should a child of noble family who wish to practice the performed perfection of wisdom train. This is that, he said, and the Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva and the great being, replied to Venerable Sariputta as follows: O Sariputta, a son of a noble family, or daughter of a noble family, who wishes to practice the performed perfection of wisdom, should regard things in this way. They should see the five aggregates to be empty of nature. Form is empty. Emptiness is a form. Emptiness is not other than form. Forms no other than emptiness. In the same way, cessation, recognition, conditioning, factors, and consciousness are emptiness. Therefore, Sariputta, all dhammas are emptiness. They are without characteristic. They are unrising and unceasing. They are not tamed and not untamed. They are not defined and not complete. Therefore, Sariputta, in emptiness there is no form, no cessation, no recognition, no conditioning factors, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visible form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no texture, and no mental object. There is no I element up to no mind element. And as far as no mental consciousness element, there is no ignorance, no extension of ignorance up to no old age and death, no extension of old age and death, no suffering, no origin, no cessation, no path, no wisdom, no attainment, and no non-attainment. Therefore, Shariputra, since Bodhisattvas have no attainment, they rely and abide by the perfection of wisdom. Since their minds are abstract, they have no fear. They completely transcend error and reach the ultimate nirvana. All the Buddhas throughout the three times fully awaken to unsurpassed, true complete enlightenment by means of the perfection of wisdom. Therefore, the mantra of perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great insight, the unsurpassed mantra, the mantra that equals the unequal, the mantra that pacifies all suffering, is not false and should be understood as true. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is proclaimed as follows: Tiyata Om Gate Gate Parangate Parasangate Bodhisattva. Shariputra, a Bodhisattva and a great being, should train in this perfection of wisdom in this way. Thereupon the Blessed One arose from that absorption and commented Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva and the great being, excellent, excellent, O son of a noble family. That is how it is. That is just how it is. One should practice the perfection of wisdom, just as you have taught. And then even the Tathagata will rejoice. When the Blessed One had said this, Venerable Shariputra and the noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva and the great being, together with the whole assembly and the world of gods, human beings, asuras and Gandharvas, rejoice and practice the speech of the Blessed One. Thus concludes the Mahayana Sutra of the Blessed Mother, the heart of the transcendent perfection wisdom. Tiyata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasangate Bodhisattva. Go back to the page 28 again. Now we do the twice Tibetan language. Chom den de ma shirab je barar de simbe nyimbo nasam je me shirab parar se ma je manga nangke ngowon so so ran re yi shi je yorwa de song yerme yong la sang se lo jagar ke de bangawat Tranja Paramata Radaya Phuket Chumnin de Ma Shirabja Parada Simbe Nimbo Pampo Chigo Chumnin de Ma Shirabja Parada Simbala Sansalo Deke Dake Tipa Tichena Chumnin de Jarbeka Sagu Bumber La Gelonge Genden Chembot Sanjo Sembe Genden Chembo Dan Tapche de Yode Deye Se Chomden de Samo Nawa Shisawa Chichen Namrang Je Dingen Zen Nyombara Joso Yang De Se Sanjo Semba Semba Chembo Papa Chinre Se Was Shirab Je Paro de Semba Samo Chuba Nyel Nambara Tashin Pombo Napo De Dalaya Rajen Je Tomba Nambara Dawo Tene Sanje Jen Ti Sedan Demba Sharipi Sanjo Semba Semba Jembo Papa Chinre Se Wansol Deke Je So Reje Bekang Lala Shirab Je Parar De Semba Samo Jeba Jeparando Bade Deda Nambara Deke Je Nebat Sancho Samba Samba Chimbo Baba Chinese Wanso Sedan Demba Shara Dade Bala Dege Genezo Sharep Recep Mo Ganala Shiraj Parard Sim Samo Chepa Cheparando Bad Dada Namba Tawara Sate Pombo Ngabo Dedat Ranjin Je Tomba Nambara Yanda Bara Jise Dao Zo Tomba O Tomba Nye Jan Zo Zo Zole Tomba Nye Yimaye No Tomba Nye Le Jan Zo Yimaye Dejendo Sorwadan Dejidan Dezidan Nambara Shibana Tomba O Sharib De Tavena Chidan Tomba Nye De Zinye Meba Majiba Mandab Jama Meba Jama Dan Jawa Meba Gama Meba O Sharib De Tavena Tomba Nye La Zomi Sorwami Dishim Dizinami Nambara Shibami Meimi Nawa Nami Jimi Limi Yemi Zomi Jami Chemi Romi Rizami Chimi Do Meke Kame Pane Yeje Kam Yeje Nambara Shibe Kamje Pardaya Mid Mare Pami Mare Pa Sepa Me Pane Gashe Gashe Sebe Pardaya Mid Dungaradang Genjunwadang Gobadang Lami Yishimi Topam Matopayamid Sharip De Tavena Sancho Sambana Topam Ebeser Shiraj Parad Simbala Dinjene Simle Dripam Ebe Trapamid Singjo Lole Shingden Dene Nyangile Deben Tarasend Disom de Nambara Yube Sanje Tamje Shirabje Parad Simbala Din Lana Meba Yanda Bara Zobe Sanjo Mumbara Zoba Sanje So Teta Vena Shirabje Parad Simbenga Rikwa Chimbenga Lana Mebenga Menyambada Nyambenga Dunga Tamje Rabde Shivara Sebenga Medzimbana Dembara Shibara Sat Shirabje Parad Simbenga Neba Diyada Onga Denga Parangate Parasangate Bodhiso Sharipi Sanjo Samba Samba Jim Teta Shirabje Parad Simbe Samola Laparasao Tene Jomdende Tengen Zeng Tele Jeng Sanjo Samba Samba Jim Papa Jinreze Wansola Leiso Shi Sawa Sen Leiso Recep De Jeng Recep De Jeng De Jetar Chuje Temba De Jeng De Shirabje Parad Simbe Samola Jeparasat De Jeng Shipan Amjan Jise Yerango Jomdende Je De Geje Katsan Sedan Temba Sharip Dan Sanjo Samba Jimbo Papa Jinreze Wanso Tamje Dan Temba Kor Teda Dan La Dan Madan Lama Yin Trizere Ben Jekten Yerang Jomdende Je Sombala Ngombara Do Page 28 again. Maybe we do English this one. Most people understand English. From the words of the Buddha. Beyond words, beyond truth, beyond description, Panjaparimita, unborn, unceasing, the very essence of spirit. Yet it can be experienced as the wisdom of our own Rigpa. Homage to Mother of Buddha, so past, present, and future. In the language of India, Bhagavate Pranjaparamita Hridaya. Book in the language of Tibet. Jomdin the Mashirap Parad Simba Nimbo. Pampo Jigo in single summit. Homage to the Bhagavate Panjaparimita. Thus have I heard. At one time the Blessed One was dwelling in Rajagir at Vachor Peak, mounting together with a great community of monks and a great community of Bodhisattvas. At that time, the Blessed One entered on absorption categories of phenomena called perception of the profound. At the same time, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva and the great being, behold the practice of the profound and the perfection wisdom, and saw that the five aggregates are empty of nature. Then through the Buddha powers, Venerable Shariputra said to noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva and the great being, who should a child of noble family, who wish to practice the profound perfection wisdom train. This is that he said, and the noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva and the great being, replied to Venerable Shariputra as follows: O Shariputra, a son of a noble family, O daughter of a noble family, who wish to practice the profound perfection wisdom should regard the things in this way. They should see the five aggregates to the empty of nature. Forms empty, emptiness is a form. Emptiness is no other than form. Forms no other than emptiness. In the same way, cessation, recognition, congregation, characters, and consciousness are emptiness. Therefore, Shariputra, all dharmas are emptiness. They are without characteristic, they are unreasoning and unceasing. They are not trained and not untrained. They are not deficient and not complete. Therefore, Shariputra, in emptiness there is no form, no cessation, no recognition, no conditioning, factors, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visible form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no texture, and no mental object. There is no I elements up to no mind elements, and as far as no mental consciousness elements. There is no ignorance, no extinction of ignorance up no old age and death, no extinction of old age and death, no suffering, no old age, no cessation, no path, no wisdom, no attainment, and no attainment. Therefore, Shariputra, since Bodhisattvas have no attainment, they really own and abide by the perfection wisdom. Since their minds are obscured, they have no fear. They completely transcend error and reach the ultimate nirvana. All the Buddhas and through all the three terms, fully awakening to unsurpassable, truly complete enlightenment by means of perfection wisdom. Therefore, the mantra of perfection wisdom, the mantra of great insight, the unsurpassed mantra, the mantra that equals the unequal, the mantra that pacifies all suffering, is not false and should be understood as true. The mantra of the perfection wisdom is proclaimed as follows: Tiyata om gate gate para samgate bodhi soha. Shariputra, a bodhisattva and a great being, should train in this profound perfection wisdom in this way. The apparent the blessed one arose from that observation, and coming Avalokiteshvara, the bodhisattva and the great being, excellent, all son of a noble family. That's how it is. That is just how it is. One should practice the profound perfection wisdom just as you have taught. And then even the Tathagata will rejoice. When the blessed one had said this, Venerable Shariputra and the noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva and the great being, together with the whole assembly and the world of gods, human beings, Asuras and Gandharas, rejoiced and praised the speech of the Blessed One. Thus conclude the Mahayana Sutra of the Blessed Mother, the heart of the transcendent perfection wisdom. Tiyata om gate para sam gate bodhiso. 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 So here we chant the mantra silently. Then Khenmo and the Lopön some way Sangha here going to perform the Chue practice. So who don't have text, and you can chant this Heart Sutra mantra, and also then same time listening to the Chue together. Can you hear the music in the song? Okay, good.
Yes.
Page 5. So we have to do this way. There's oh yeah. So this one, bring here first. Bring here. Yeah. So, and this, everybody pick up, so peace, okay? And then you can do this in like, put in the hand and use the fingers. And then this, like this way. Okay, so this, and then you can touch your body, the removing all the obstacles. Even you have like pain force, touch this one. So this is like we generosity, sharing, giving to, for other beings, like representing our body, giving for other beings. So then everybody put inside this one. 봐서 저기 탑산은 저 첨보지 공급사로 있는 흉사말이 이런 룩사지. 야, 다 송쇼. 저 송쇼들 대 갈리로 저. 아. So this, the representative of your body, and so offering, sharing to other beings, and then they're not going to get you, okay? So you give this to them. They'll see this is you, okay? Như cái gì cái gì? Như thế nữa. Cái gì like some chari, chiếc chân là như some sen là nữa. Là tao chú xong rồi chú. Thì xuống mình đây.
Sorry. Continue.
Page 41. Tiyata Om Gade Gade Parangade Parasangade Bodhiso Tiyata Om Gade Gade Parangade Parasangade Bodhiso Tiyata Om Gade Gade Parang Bodhiso Tiyata Om Gade Gade Parangade Parasangade Bodhiso Tiyata Om Gade Gade para sangade bodhe so adiyada om gade gade para sangade bodhe so tiyada om gade gade para sangade bodhe so adiyada Om Gade Gade Parangade Parasangade Bodhiya Soha Dhyada Om Gade Gade Parasangade Bodhiya Soha Dhyada Om Gade Gade Parangade Parasangade Bodhiya Soha Dhyada Om Gade Gade Parangade Parasangade Bodhiya Soha Dhyada Om Gade Gade Parasangade Bodhiya Soha Dhyada Om Gade Gade Parangade Parasangade Bodhiya Soha. Page 39. Samdup is seem to come back. Samdup now. So no, everyone get right this. How to say this draw? No. I mean, in this one. So the new one who arrived, please come make this one.
Those who just came,
Yeah.
please go ahead and grab the dough to make purification.
Yeah, we're ready to take out, okay? So please make.
If you haven't grabbed a piece of the dough, please just get a handful and then kneel it a little bit, and then touch it on your head and then on your chest and then somewhere maybe at your belly, so that all your obstacles will be removed, and then put it back there. Just leave it.
Excellent, Yushi.
Yeah, get a small piece of the dough in your hand, kneel it with your both hands, and then touch it. So the dough it'll be you, okay? So you touch it with your forehead, and then your chest, and then somewhere in your belly, the whole body, so that all the obstacles will be removed with the dough, and then we dump the dough away.
다들 근육 걸어라. 근육만 있어 거도. 춤이 빨거다. 다 그야리다. Tiyata Gate Gate Paragate Parasangate Bodhi Soa Tiyata Gate Gate Paragate Parasangate Bodhi Tiyata Gate Gate Paragate Parasangate Bodhi Soa Tiyata Gate Parasangate Bodhi Soa Tiyata Gate Gate Paragate Parasangate Bodhi Soa Tiyata Gate Gate Paragate Parasangate Bodhi Soa Tiyata Gate Gate Paragate Parasangate Bodhi Soa Tiyata Gate Gate Parasangate Bodhi Soa Tiyata Gate Gate Paragate Parasangate Bodhi Soa Tiyata Gate Gate Paragate Parasangate Bodhisattva 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 Gate Gate Parasangate Bodhisattva. Page 39, we do first English. Namo, homage to the Guru, homage to the Buddha, homage to the Dharma, homage to the Sangha, homage to the Great Mother Panchaparamita, through the power of strength and praying to homage. May all these words of our come true, just as long ago the king of the gods Indra, by the power and the strength of contemplating the profound meaning of perfection wisdom, the Great Mother and reciting these words, was able to ever the demonic force of negativity. So in this very same way, may we too, through strength of contemplating the profound meaning of the perfection wisdom, the Great Mother and reciting its words, ever all the negativity, influence which prevent us and those around us from accomplishing the noble Dharma. May they be annihilated. May they be re-annihilated. May they be completely pacified. Go back to again one more. Come please head to in this carry. outside. Yeah. Take.
Don't look back on
When you take it and just go directly to outside and throw in this other side, done, yeah. And when you take and just go focus directly out, don't look back, yeah. And with you another someone have this another one. Okay. We do the one twice again. One more Tibetan. Namo Lama La Sansa Lo Sanje La Sansa Lo Chi La Sansa Gendeng La Sansa Lo Yonche Mo Shiraja Pararda Simba La Sansa Chinam La Sansarven Tata Nipala Din Dajaga Tengden Rapara George Jatarangan Laya Wambo Jazin Yonche Mo Shiraja Pararda Simba Donsamo Yela Samchen, Tsechik de Zep, Tadang Nipala Dine, Dejin La Sob, Serdoba Dejin de Dagejan, Yonchemo, Shiraja Parot, Simba Donsamo Yela Sam, Tsechik de Zep, Tadang Nipala Din, Dan Kordan Jebe, Tamba Chidrebe, Banza Mendembe Zodam, Serdoba George, Mebara George. Shawar George, Rata Shawar George. Go back to again one more. Namo Lama La Sansa Lo Sanje La Sansa Chi La Sansa Lo Gendeng La Sansa Lo Yonchemo Shirabja Pararda Simba La Sansa Chinam La Sansarven Tadang Nipala Din Dajaga Tsingden Rabara George Jatarangan Laya Wang Jazinje Yonchemo Shirabja Parar Simba Donsamo Yela San Tsechik de Sepen Tadang Nipala Din Dedejin La Soba Serdoba Dejin Dagejan Yonchemo Shirabja Pararda Sim Donsamo Yela Samjen Tsechik de Sepen Tadang Nipala Din Dajan Kordan Jebe Tamba Chidrebe Banza Menden Sodamje Serdoba George Mebara George Shawar George Rata Shawar George. Everything that arises interdependently is unceasing and unborn, neither non-existing nor everlasting, neither coming nor going, neither multiple nor single. To this teaching that pacifies all concept and duality, the most secret speech of the fully enlightened Buddha, we pay homage. May all obstacles, outer and inner, to outer and completely enlightened, be totally pacified, also in this very life. May everything inanimate specify, and may we always enjoy peace and happiness, long life, good health and prosperity and success. Go back to Tibetan, page 41, conclusion. Kange Tinjen Rewaran Jonga Ba Me Ba Jeme Ba Che Ba Me Ba Ta Me Owa Me Ba Ro Me Ba Ta De Do Me Do Je Chu Ba Nye Ye De Ba Zo Be San Je Na Nam Tam Ba De La San Se Lo Zo Be San Jo Zhe Ba Sadan Nangen Sewa Ye Parde Juba Damje Nyewara Shewara Zeda Zer Yin Yang Jewan Denye Mende Sogen Shewa Dan Sere Nemi Benzong Tae Dan Den Joroje. I'll go to this Achi Sadhana, collection of Achi Chichi Dharma practice, not good. Page 9, in this one. Yeah, so they also has some sections, this book. Collection of Achichiji Dharma practice. Om so page 9. Om so bhava shida sarva dharma so bhava shida. white syllable Chue, a person of the state of emptiness. From the Chue, infinite lake streams forth and makes offering to the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas. The lake then returns and dissolves back into the Chue. The Chue then transforms into white Achichichi Roma, standing temples the four Maras and remains beneath her 2 feet. She is dressed in a following brocade gown and adorned with various sorts of precious gems. Her right hand holds a silver mirror with which she looks into the 3 times of past, present, and future. While the which left she brandished the wish fulfilling giver that bestow upon supplication everything needed and desire. In her heart, upon the disk of a moon, is the white syllable Chue, surrounded by the syllable of the mantra. Om Mama Tsarta Soha Yarande Sarvade Ranza Ranzan Mamande Hongbe So. Om Mama Tsarta Soha Yarande Sarvat Ranza Ranzande Mamande Hongbe So. Om Mama Tsarta Soha Yarande Sarvat Ranza Ranzande Mamande Hongbe Yin Zang Yin So Par Den Che Che Zhong Gong Do Ga Ma Ren Jir Min Jin Wa Jin Kor We Lo Da Gen Se O Nga Ma De Jin Ga De Rang Je Ba Mo De Xia Le Je San Ye Xie Zhen Zong Be Ge Sa Ye Zha Ren Yin Ba Gen Jia Zhou Yong Bai Dong Na Ye Yin No Ren Zeng Zhe Ba Bo La Nge Zhou Gen Zer Jing Sa Wo Nam Me Nam Sa Ge La So Rinpoche Jin Dar Je Je Bin Bo Che Se Jin Se Che Da Ngen Bo Je Yen Dar Ngen Bo Se Sa Se Be Jing Dar Jin Lo Ni Me Me Yo Jin So Sa Wo Dar Din Se Ge Ga Den Ge Yin So Par Den La Mo Ye Be Zer Yin Ye Yin Be Bo Nye Chom Zhe Dong La Me Ni Jin Gan De Zo Je Go Che Le Ye Den Zhi Ming An Zer Jin Ben Zong Zo Ne Par Je Zhi Gong De Long Ju Be Ze Ga Song Gen Ze Ma Den Ba Song Zer Dor Ma De Je La Tu Dong Je Gor Jor Wen Chen Le Zu Ja Rue Den Song De Den Wang Mo Je Zhen Jo Be Yin Jung We Dam Se Jin A Je Che Zheng Gor Dang Je Ba La So Long Ju Dong 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 Gen Zhou Zu Ja Rue Den Song De Den Wang Mo Je Zheng Jo Be Yin Jung We Dam Se Jin A Je Che Zheng Gor Dang Je Ba La So Long Ju Dong 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 Gen Zhou Zu Ja Rue Den Song De Den Wang Mo Je Zheng Jo Be Yin Jung We Dam Se Jin A Je Che Zheng Gor Dang Je Ba La So Long Ju Now go to the page. Page 43.
네, 27세
Your money. No, your money. So this one only in this book, okay? In this, right now we have one section is going through only this book, page 43. 43. So this also English speakers can follow by Tibetan with the pronunciation done together. We have English, how to say this, infinite or so with drum you can follow same. With the drum together, this is 43. Ai to sar ni je sar dang le ra nye tor je nam jorama che war nya me re na she man je che de kar yin sar to le on je ra yang ka ba zo ni jo se tor je on wa hong ge de ze jo ha ho re yen ka den song che be ze se jo ra yang ga ong a hong ha ho re ong a hong ha ho re ong a hong ha ho re ba cha re yong do no jian song xie zhe nyang dan de jiang xie zhe dan men bo la se sa yong de da re jie jie sa wo ga de do da yo de de xia san kan zhong de ye se ye xie kan zhong se jiao de wang gen kan zhong ma 用的当在看着看，口的在人间啊当，对嘛就你万寿嘛，同结的干谁把他，满人家从龙的山，你从这从都说来，我这我见大百姓，三九六这来。 去接竹马金章热灯把松为当在金，阿七亲阿财人马，对马九年扎开错。 俺这头当的贡献，人间保障的拉油，当拉马达干就着，嗡啊嗡，得有跟上龙那种，爱个没肉家你懂的，是达马达人家公就。 顺就到人的也找给着，马把的因素解决着，那南就也是浪上了，没马也突击的跟踪，觉得莫是的大拉子，才配在我进行的这，定的是交接接着嘛。 家就被当来满大碗，大来当门长公就走，在把来求真讲错些，同一边停在那座街， Mangandong Korje Dodanga Jinyam Jagan Jesu Baraso Tam Lobe Drage Semado Do Nam Yen Chen Nam So now we go to Mahakala. So Mahakala, this deity sadhana, this also we have Mahakala, which page 48 in that one. Here is page 66. So if you have this book, page 66, and other one 48. Yushi, please. You are the charm master. You lead. Yeah. I'll give it to Yushi. Yeah. This is the last prayer. Be patient, okay? Tell you already. This I don't. This one don't have.
This book, page 48.
It's this one not. That's the daily prayer.
Daily prayer book, Mahakala, page 48.
They have another book called Daily Prayer. In this one, you have this one? Okay, in this one, then page 66. Secret supplication.
Secret supplication. Paul, please consider me. Glorious Vajrayana, the great
Mahakala, and the glorious great Vajrayana, Herokachara Sambara. By nature, you are one within Dharma. In essence, you are same with exact wisdom. In character, you are equal in handling activities. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances. You are the marvelous Lord of all appearance and existence. Gods and demons, first protectors.
who is the great leader of activity oppressors. Invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness flowing millions as if they were your own children, and assess the contemplation of all bound practitioners, and are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, the power of magnetizing activity, and are swift in activity of liberating savage foes and weaknesses. Your mighty skill to protect the teachings is superb.
Powerful Lord Jeta Sarji, Great God of Yoga, please take over me. I am yogin inward toward Heruka's enlightened body, speech, and mind, to embody in me in this holy image. As I engage in the practice to attain and surpass enlightenment, aid so as to conquer obstacles to the path.
Please cause me to encounter the samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, help me not to walk on mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward wisdom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, demons, and humans be overpowered, and at all times and in every circumstance, my enlightenment activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and the guardian of all beings, please perform activities to rest, supreme and common cities, unobstructedly and effortlessly. May I then reach all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances and mistaken views, and the like.
auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Mahakala, by the power of compassion and previous aspirations,
Achichichidroma, rise from unborn Dharma Dharta, and upping us from the exile.
thus we exalted wisdom.
Miraculously dancing up with this activity mandala. Madarachi, daughter of Vanhana, powerful lady, Dharma Tara, wisdom Tara, Samayata, Manitas and goddess, feliciating Karma Dakini. Noble lady Tashi Serema, Miolo, Pega Drozama, Tenge Sharzam, Chupin Drizama, Protectors of the Neji forefathers, traders.
Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are close and your power unobstructed. All of you, bless us yogis and with your enlightened body, bless us with your enlightened speech.
Bless us your enlightened mind, bless us your enlightened quality, bless us your enlightened activity. Exhort us to conquer otherwise circumstances and dread the formula. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi. Let's call Deva guide me in the true path. Thus, untrying enlightenment, help me not to walk on mistaken path with the body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind turn towards the freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances this world be one case. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness provide and increase. May God's demons and humans be our power and all time in every second. May enlightening activity be accomplished according to my supplication. As you are the glory and the guardian of all beings, please perform activity to grant spread and common cities, obstacling effortlessly. May avoid your unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances, mistaken views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness provide. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhe, Siddhe, Phala, Okay, so now go to dedication. So dedication is coming from in the special book. Prayer of special Sagadawa. So, prayer for special days and remember dedication. Page we see where is page. Okay, so page.
I think it's 137, Khenpo, the Kagyu dedication.
Yeah. Go to page 136, 136. Kare rave korve shin Gamtso, Pendai Dewa Mali Jungwe Ne, Jinre Zewa Ding Zeng Gamtso Ye, Shabe Karje Barde Denjo Je, Dorje Janjen Delo, Naroda Marban Lai Chije Gamboba, Pamo Juba Jarwai Jigomba, ga ju lama nam je cha shi sho so nam de ye dam je si pa nye thong ne nyin be ta nam pham se de chi ga nam je ba long chu ba ye si ben so len ro wa re sho san cho sen cho rinpoche ma chi pa nan chi jo ro che chi pa nyam pa me pa yang gong ne gong de be wa re sho la ma gong gan san wa re so wan de cho de ge se ren wa re so wan de chen le tar yen je wa re so wan de lama dan rawa me bara sinji lo jam bara pawe che taran chen pa da kende zambo de yan de yen de dai gen je ji se da lo je ge wan de da tam je ra de ngo san je ko san ni be sin la da chin yen men je ra den be sin la ji je tara ngo ye mo lan je bara sho da dang khon de tam je ti som de sa ba da yu be ge we za wan de da dang sem je tam je nyor de la na me yang da bara zo be sang jo ren bo je to bara jo je shi za gen ze gen je tem de ne la wan de ji gong ba ren jian ba je dem ba sin de ba xie zhou de san gong ben zing jiu ren jie om mani pe me om mani pe me hong om mani pe me hong om mani pe me hong om mani pe me om mani pe me om mani pe me om mani pe me Thank you everyone. Thank you Dzongsanga. So now we're going to have a dinner, Guto. And Guto has something inside there, okay? Very careful. So first you wish to get something good one, okay? So when you eat Guto and your noodle soup, the bowl has something, okay? The bigger one, right? What is it? One piece is very big. Don't eat that, okay? Inside there has something. So you open and then you check that, and then you can see what there inside. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Dzongsanga Tashidele. See you tomorrow.
Happy Losar.
Happy Losar.
Good morning. Good evening.
Hi, everyone.
Good evening.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Thank you, Gamtso. See you tomorrow.
新年快乐，感恩
Happy Day,
感
Happy
恩
Day, Cook
Happy Losar.
张西德
Losar,
勒，
everybody.
Happy Chinese New Year.
祝
Happy
新
Vietnamese
年
New
快
Year.
乐，万事如意，诸事圆满，马上成就。
感恩
谢谢
上师，感恩
赞叹大家要福慧增上，早日成佛，利益众生。
新年快乐，
懈怠，
感
不松不散，恒守中道，功课圆满顺利。